Good morning or afternoon. Today we begin the first of our Naviance trainings or review, and we want to specifically look at the Strengths Explorer and the Career Interest Profiler, since those two components make up part of the student-led conference coming up very quickly. Once you have reached the Naviance login screen, which can be accessed through the teacher portion of the district website, enter the account, MHSWEC, and then your username and password. Contact Katie Ball if you have any issues with your username or password, and she can reset that for you. Sign in. And your dashboard may or may not have requests waiting for you already. But for today, we are searching our advisory students. So click Search for Student on the top right corner and enter the last name of one of your advisory students. For the purpose of this training video, I'm going to use my own child since he gave me permission, even though he is not actually in my advisory. Once the student's page is pulled up, you can see all these different tabs that may or may not have more information within them. For today, we want to select Assessments. And right away, you will know whether your student has completed the Strengths Explorer or not. All students in grades 9 through 12 should have a Strengths Explorer result. Exceptions would be students who were absent the day that was taken, that did not make it up, or new students. The rest of them should have something here. If you select the drop-down menu, you will see that student's top 3 themes, and these are the themes that are included as part of the iPlan document, which is the handout that Mr. Dorst provided us that we will be using at student-led conferences. Personally, I plan to have my students look this information up themselves as part of the preparation week for student-led conferences, but it is nice to know sooner than later if they have completed this or not, so I can try to catch them during flex time or spare advisory time between now and September 20th-ish. To find their career interest profiler information, move over to the Careers tab. And if you are a 9th grade teacher, you will not see this information since the students actually complete this in the 9th grade. Your students will be taking this during their Naviance rotation either in the fall or spring semester. 10th, 11th, and 12th grade teachers should see something similar, and these are the top 3 that would be included as part of the iPlan document we are using for student-led conferences. If there is nothing here, then this would be another task that the student would need to complete sometime between now and conferences. Any of the other tabs you are welcome to explore. For instance, last year, the 10th graders and the 11th graders, which are this year's juniors and seniors, had several lessons about resumes. So you may want to click that tab and check the status of their resumes. If you have seniors, you may want to investigate their scholarship or college tabs just to see what information they may or may not have added, or if you have time in the next few advisories, you can encourage them to update their resume or check out some of these other tabs. But remember, for now, as long as our students have completed the Strengths Explorer, which is located here, and the Career Interest Profiler, which is located here, that's all that we are worried about at this point. The other task that we wanted to take a look at today is helping our students navigate through Naviance. They can also access Naviance through the district homepage, and their login information is hopefully posted on the green handout in your classroom. But if not, their username is their 5-digit student number, and their password is their first initial, last initial, 6-digit birthday, And if you haven't looked at Naviance for a while, you can see that it looks a lot different than it did last year. To access the information that they will need for student-led conferences, they can click the About Me tab and select My Assessments. And you can see the two things that we've been talking about are right at the top here. Strengths Explorer. Here are the same top 3 themes that I was able to find as a teacher. If your student has not completed the Strengths Explorer, here's where they would go about doing that. You can also find the career interest profiler information under My Assessments as well. If you noticed, About Me also has My Stuff. That's where they would access their resume, enter test scores, take surveys later on this year. Again, this is all extra information at this point, but if there's time and interest, no time like the present to go ahead and start adding to that. If you have any questions about finding the Strengths Explorer results, the Career Interest Profiler results, finding a student, please contact your PLT leader. If he or she cannot answer your questions, then they should submit a comment or question in today's documentation form, and someone will follow up with you right away and help you out with anything related to Naviance. We will be training the students as part of the 3 weeks of preparation that we are doing for student-led conferences. So at this point, there is no need for you to write all of the information down. You simply need to know which of your students have or have not completed these tasks so that you can begin to track them down and have them hop on your iPad or laptop sometime during flex time or advisory during the next few weeks. Thank you.